Hi, my name is Eddie Davidson, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about student diversity. I chose chapter five, and that's what it talked about: student diversity and different incomes and different households and middle class, upper class. The originality advice: students differ from other depending on situation at hand. James A. Banks thinks and says that the cultural background of individual child is affected by his or her ethnicity, status, religion, home language, gender, and other group identities experience that lead to student diversity. Banks also states that kids that are placed in lower class brackets struggles more than other kids in the classroom and overall. A little bit of correct information regarding student diversity. In chapter five states upper class or the upper middle class or upper class is used to refer to families whose wages earned are in occupations require significant education past high school. Middle class to those with good jobs that require some education past high school. Working class to those who have relative stable occupation not requiring any higher education. And lower class to those in urban and rural underclass who often unemployed and might be living on government assistance. More students from the working class or the lower class background are likely or less likely than middle class students to enter school knowing how to count, name letters, cut with scissors, or name colors because they haven't been taught anything but things they shouldn't know. The reason for that is some can't afford childcare, and when the kids go to daycare and centers, it helps them to know things the other kids don't, and how they know how to interact with other kids and other teachers, and the other kids that go straight from home to their five to the kindergarten have more behavior issues and don't know how to act. When teachers tell them what to do. A little theory and concept about Chapter 5 Student Diversity. The theory states that making home visits to your students' home, as long as they're playing and give the teachers a bright insight on students' behavior and what they might be going through so that the teachers can help better assist them in the school. To name a few things that help the theory and families are volunteers and help out at schools, regarding field trips or other special events. Make family members your partners when when you're in the school system, or that's what they state, or that a theory will help grow and mold a child and make sure communication is involved at all times. The application to the real world, some things about that goes on, through society and people gathering up information, percentage wise. It's so much that goes on regarding student diversity that it all can't be talked about in 5 minutes. Teachers are aware and respect students different, but do not use them as excuses accept less of their student. They hold goals constants for all, and while finding ways to help struggle students meet challenging standards, they learn about and use multicultural education methods to celebrate and build upon the success of all their students. They insist on equal treatment for all by themselves and inside the classroom. Thank you for listening to a few pointers, extra things about Chapter 5 Student Diversity that goes on, and have a nice day.